Hello, everyone, and welcome back to. No, not back just yet. Welcome to yet another start of a brand new series that I'm starting right before I go on break. So, let's get into things. Now, you guys can't tell, but I actually have gone ahead and skipped base game for us. Oh, not base game, early game. Essentially, what I decided to do was you guys all saw me build Re-Evo from the very beginning. You watched it happen, and you were there every step of the way, and I am so grateful for that. Because I'm doing a beach remake, I figured it was best to skip the early game. Essentially, I've been spending a lot of my time, considering that this world was made about 3 days ago, just playing, just having some fun, and if you can't tell, that's time with world open. That's time played. Yeah, that's about 14 hours of work has gone into this so far. So I've got a few things. So first thing I should mention, I left these path blocks for a reason because I tore down a village. This land here, was not just the most not traversable land that it could have been, it was also a really wildly, badly placed village because this is where I want to build my base. So I tore it down. I left the path blocks so I could show you that there was some semblance of a village here. All of the beds from the village, or most of them now. This was they already started, so in the world generation, the cows are already here, so I just kept them and I'm keeping it going. I'll fix the path blocks later. But I'm going to give you guys a bit of a tour. So the very first thing I did here was actually tear it down and just live out of a bed. Now I've got a horse. Again, horses need names. I request a name, please. We've got this guy who's got not a bad trade, perhaps, per se. But this is my little house. It's got an enchanter and a bed because you guys know me. If you've been watching my content for a while, you know that I don't do interiors. You know, Green doesn't do the back of his builds. Other people, Joel doesn't do interiors. I don't do interiors. And I was trying something with this design to do that like interlocking cabin face thing. I messed it up here, but pretend like you know what I'm talking about. Like this. Essentially. Although this block is wrong. I do have an axe. So it looks like it's coming out and then that's coming in. It looks really cool in my opinion. I don't know. I might see if I want to keep it or not. But that's my little house so far. I'm going to build a few more of these. That's why the design is very simple. And I based it off cabins here in Australia. I like a caravan park. Other things I built is an iron farm. This iron farm isn't doing spectacularly. It is built in a village. I don't know if that's the issue. If someone, I know I ask for help a lot here, but if someone could help me figure out why this isn't working super efficiently, and it doesn't involve me moving it, I would greatly appreciate that. Yeah, so there's also 3 villages down there. I've got some villages over there trapped so I can trade with them. And I also have a mob spawner. I was lucky enough for this build to be on top of a mine shaft, which does mean that I've had access to some spawners, and I've tried to make a dual spider spawner, cave spider spawner. Come down here. It is a bit of a long way down. I do apologise. If you get motion sick, this is your motion sickness warning. Because trust me, I have felt like throwing up many times whilst going up and down this staircase. Which is my bad. But also, I can't be bothered to fix it. There's our iron. Not far down from here. Not too far, at least. We can hear him. Now the nice thing is I haven't put my headphones in whilst I've been playing. Come on. I want to see your faces. Basically, it's two spawners, normally with a trail of tunnels that come down here. Here we go. He's a little guy. And you get stuff. I have deposited things and things have fallen. Let's see if we can get another one before we go back up. I have wanted to hit 30 levels for some time. Now, the nice thing about this world is that so, while I do have keep inventory on and a couple of little just quality of life game mode things, because again, absolute noob. I did want to completely have this one with no cheats other than keep inventory. So this has meant that I can't use that switcher. And just a couple of other little things that I'm pretty used to, because I typically do use all of these. So I might stick down here. But anyway, what are we doing? So, do you know what? I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to get up to the surface and then come. Alrighty, we are here. Oh. We have just come out and it was night, so went to sleep. Okay, so the main issue that I have with this is not the progress that we've made. We made some pretty good progress. Another couple just died. Real nice. Okay. I'm probably gonna AFK that farm over there. Yeah, so my main issue right now is this. You guys know my 2 double chest rule. It's once I have filled 2 double chests, it is time to move out and into a storage room. And it is well and truly time to move into a storage room. Now, I haven't quite planned it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do something like what I did for Re-Evo, which was to build it underground. But also I have realized that if it's not underground, it's gonna have to be on the surface, and I don't really need a mega build, like a massive building over here. So I think the easiest is going to be to build it over here. Now, previously, before I terraformed everything and made it actually traversable, the land extended up until here. You can see that this section is only 1 block underwater. And that's just simply because it looks better. And I liked it. So I think we're going to turn this area into a mega base. Here's a little Nautilus guy. So cute. I think I'll try to do the glass window that I was going to do. And I think we're just going to mine it out. So I'm going to grab some picks. And let's just get into things. I haven't planned out a colour scheme yet. Though I do know I want to use a lot of cherry wood. I do have a lot of cherry wood. Let me dump mine. I'm going to dump my inventory. You can see my issue. I also would like a sorted storage system. I am planning to use the copper golems for my storage system, which is going to be fun. I can keep my tools. I hope and go. That on my chest. Do I need to make another chest? Okay, I need to grab materials so we can replace. Honestly, I think we need some iron. I might just AFK so I can get to mine. And let's just make a whole lot of pickaxes. And then we'll make a hole for this. We can make it a staircase. I'm gonna take the coal. I take coal at any chance. Okay, anyway, this will not be the base. Let's put down a bit of dirt. Okay, so that's when the water starts. So let's keep it on maybe 2 levels above. So we'll keep it on this level. That's pretty good. And we're just gonna keep mining it out. That's gravel. And let's just see how far we can go forward in this direction before we hit water. Okay, that's water from above. Plug that hole. I think everything is okay. And that's water from this side. Now let's see. We just came on a really awkward angle. Alright, that makes a lot of sense. Let's plug it. Let's move in sideways a bit. It isn't going to be a perfect shape, but it'll be interesting. It's going to be very organic, which is, organics are not something that I am good at. I mean, I can barely build. Let's be so real. I am not a great builder in any world, let alone doing organics. The one thing I can do that sort of relates to building is terraforming, and terraforming is still something that I've got to think about before I do it. Okay, there's so much crap. This is looking good. Oh, copper. I will take copper. I'm gonna need it for my storage system. And there looks to be water up the top of here, so I think this is gonna be up max. We might be doing a tiered system. So I need to go ahead and plan this out as well, because of how copper golems work. You can only have 9 chests. So I'm gonna have to merge some woods together to make it cohesive. I'll probably merge woods that I haven't got. So as you guys saw previously when I was just giving you guys the tour around, we are in a very oak, birch, spruce biome, essentially, is the best way I can explain it. The primary woods that we have access to are oak, spruce, and birch. To get genuinely anything else is about 1,000 blocks in any direction. And over water and everything like that, it wasn't very easy to find cherry wood. I found dark oak. I got down the cords for it, but I just was so tired at that point that I didn't bother going to get it. Alright. Let's just see how far we can go this way before we run into any gravity blocks. Coal. Again, don't mind if we do. We'll always take coal any day of the week. I do want to address again. So, one thing I was planning to do, was a Christmas special. I personally celebrate Christmas, one of my favorite times of the year. I know not everyone does, but it's something that I hold very close to me, something that I love and I really enjoy. And I was going to share this with all of you guys, but due to time constraints and the fact that I'm taking a break, in fact, today is my last day recording, one of my last days recording actually. Yeah, I do have to say that as excited as I am to hopefully record maybe next year a Christmas special, it's just not going to work due to time and everything this year. But doesn't mean that the videos are stopping. So I am taking a break. This week will be my last week recording. With that knowledge, I have planned about 10 videos that I'm recording within the next week. Because I don't edit my videos, because I hate editing, although I'm gonna start soon, maybe. No promises there. Let's just put these on the floor. It's really easy for me to record a mass amount and just upload them. And that is what I'm essentially going to resort to. I've got recordings with other people for collabs scheduled this week. I have got a whole lot of videos that need to be recorded. This is my first lot of video actually, which I'm really excited about. This is my first video for today. And I'm hopefully doing this so I can maintain things before I'm able to get back, because I will probably be returning about January sometime. Again, I don't plan these things. I'm taking a break, A, because I'm slowly running out of ideas, which is quite frustrating, but also it happens. It's a creative field and everyone's going to run out of an idea eventually. Oh, shucks. Yeah. And also, it's the holidays. I'm spending that time with my family, my friends, catching up with everyone. I've been very busy lately with life and YouTube and thank you. So I am taking that break, spending some time with friends and family, and then I will be back in the new year. Very excited to see you all. Yeah, as I said earlier, there's no stoppage in videos. I'm making sure that I'm taking care of, hopefully by the end of today, the next about 3 to 4 weeks of videos, which means you guys won't see a break at all. I just want to thank you guys. I know last week I should have posted my 200 subscriber special, and I've got to say that it is all thanks to you. I can't believe that there is 200 of you who have taken the time to hit that button and show your love for this channel, show that you are excited to be here. And that's a huge number of people. I know that we get stuck because we see so many people with millions and hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and we see that get minimized to almost nothing, it feels like. But 200 people is absolutely insane. Like, that number is so big, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Anyone who's watched even a second of my videos. You know, you've given me your time of day. You've given me time out of your day to sit down and watch something. that I hope you enjoy, but I know that this is not everyone's cup of tea. Yeah, that's absolutely incredible, and I owe it all to you. Yeah. This staircase will probably... Oh, it is night. Let's just sleep in one of the villager beds. We'll bring a bed down. Yeah. I am keeping some villagers up here because these villagers keep breeding, and it is absolutely fantastic. Okay. We're just going to keep mining this area out. I'm probably going to do more of this off camera, but I'm going to keep working on it. Yeah, I want to give you guys so much thanks, and just... I don't know how I can show 200 people without putting down 200 blocks. I know, so from when I hit 100 subscribers, I started the gratitude garden. And while, yes, that's still going, even though I haven't posted a video of it in a while, which reminds me, I got to record shorts today as well. It is something that is really, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to be completely honest, I haven't planned it. I've asked for ideas. If you guys want to, what do you want to see me do? What is something that's either ridiculously hard, or just something that you've been wanting to see me play? I was going to do a lucky block video. I was going to recreate challenge games, seeing as I recreated the Love Garden. I was going to recreate challenge games, but I'm not sure about that. That's something that you guys want to see. I know for nostalgia's sake, I would love to do that. And I probably will do it at some point on my channel. But that sounds like a wandering trader. Do we have a visitor? We do! Come on, give me something that I need. Give me some saplings and I'll trade with you. Hey, bale. Cherry logs. What do we need for ages? Gunpowder, dripstone. Do I want to hit the drip? Dripstone is really easy to find. I don't think I'm going to have an issue trying to find it. I do also need to keep in mind that I need to fit some redstone in this. Okay, bring me back, please. Thank you. Okay, so that's where that ends there. I'm basically just trying to find the natural contours of this so I can know where the water is. So when it comes to making my storage room and adding in that glass window, I'm right on it, which will help an absolute ton. I'm considering making the entire thing glass, but I think that might be a little bit of an annoying job. Oh, I should get a shovel. I might bring a kit down here so I can in sleep. Let's see if we've made any more iron as well. It is slowly working, and I think I've just not been online. Because this was the last thing I made yesterday before I went to bed. Uh-oh. We've fallen and we can't get up. Okay. Let's get a kit downstairs. Oh, there's my glass that I put in last night. I need a kit. I can grab some buckets actually, that might be useful. And I'll just grab the crafting bench and a bed. I want to grab a chest as well. I'll just make another chest. Where are some planks? You know, that's one chest. That's one chest of wood. Alright, we'll get started downstairs. So what I have realized in every season that I do, every series that I do, I have found that the place that I spend most of my time in is really my storage room. I'm going to get rid of every stack I've got and the ores. And whilst I'm here, let's make a shovel. Okay, that's where we can go to. Can we go any more this way? Right. We can't that side. I have spent such a ridiculous amount of time in this world. To be fair, there was a part of that was probably at least an hour or so that was just adventuring. And exploring. Okay, this wall can come down. This is looking cool. This is already looking pretty cool. I would like to include some frog lights. I might. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. Another plan for this world is that this is also going to be a lot of farms. So I already made an iron farm. I've already made a mob farm. I am going to build another mob farm because I found a zombie spawner. But I do want to say that there is going to be a lot of farms happening. A lot of farms being built, which is going to be a lot of fun. I haven't really made a lot of farms. I've sort of been on my redstone journey and also just learning the basic Minecraft mechanics. Because when I started, I didn't learn a bunch of those. So I think it's going to be time that I learn them. I get to understanding these things, what they do. Again, we see coal, we pick up the coal. I learned very quickly in Re-Evo that coal is a commodity that I use so much of because I love mining, and that I need to keep track of how much I've got left. I just want to see. Right, it looks like all of these are going to drop water. So we've got two main areas. Now what I kind of want to do is have one area be my main storage, although this area is not looking big enough, so it might have to be this section. Now I think if we do go straight in a direction, we might still have room. I just want to see. I know I'm flooding a little bit, but I want to see where we're at in terms of space. Okay, if we can go straight a little bit more. Okay, plug the hole. I'm trying to go around all the gravity blocks, because these are indicators that we're at the end. So the next time we hit a gravity block should be, or we hit dirt, is likely the end of where we can go. Oh, we are at 30 minutes. Okay. I'm going to call it here, guys. I didn't realise we were going for so long. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of this series. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe down below. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!